up on here so you guys can talk and wax philosophically about the philosophies behind Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. So please, if you could, I'm just going to go down my list here. Welcome up to the stage, Mr. Ian Sinclair. One, Caitlin Glass. Speaking of oh yeah, Mr. Jason Liebricht. We've cut him off from the coffee. Mr. Jason Douglas. Mr. Chris Sabat. Mr. Sonny Strait.
Yeah!
And helping us out to have a little more fun, Monica Rial.
Yeah!
You can spread out. You want to spread out?
No, we're good. You stay there.
Wow. Wow.
Even my husband, like, come on over here.
I mean, some music playing. Some
Testes,
musical
1, 2,
chairs.
testes.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2.
THC.
Does
This thing work? Is this thing on?
Good. That's good.
Are you?
Where's your?
I'm crashing.
Oh, hi.
I'm not supposed to be here. Ha!
Can you get Raleigh to adjust my microphone?
Jason.
Welcome back. I know you guys were up here yesterday, and a lot of you, everybody
thanks,
for
thanks,
My Hero, and now I got you back for Dragon Ball. So, welcome back to the stage, everybody. Thank you for being here. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Everybody having a good time, enjoying the show?
Yeah.
It's a great show.
Awesome show.
These fans are awesome.
We do try. We try a little bit. We try to get everybody having a good
celery
time.
away.
So,
This show is insane.
yeah.
Absolutely bonkers. Yeah. Like so many people here, and this is like it extends. It's like one of the biggest Dragon Ball Z fan cons I've been to in a while. There's a lot of Dragon Ball fans out here.
We're gonna see what happens. We got closing ceremonies today where we can announce the final numbers for the show, but we had 11,000 pre-registrants for the show.
Wow.
Damn.
Last time I was at SAC Anime, I think you guys were in a Motel 6, so this is coming along. Did really good.
The hard part was getting that coffee maker going for everybody, right?
Yeah, that's true.
He was at SAC Anime back when they still had the K in the name. So.
Yeah, it was SAC Anime, and they gave you a bag.
Yeah, it was it. Just a single.
Here's your sack. That's pretty funny.
So, what have you guys been up to? I mean, My Hero Academia aside, everybody having a good time, staying busy?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is such a Sunday panel.
Yeah.
You guys!
I had a couple
Hello
mimosas.
out there. There's just an older, cooler crowd.
If the sound guy could turn on the back speakers, we could actually
yeah.
hear everybody.
We're
Yeah, the
just
monitor.
guessing what Joe is saying at this point.
It'd be awesome.
Wait, Joe?
You think with all these Funimation people that some sound guy would be like auditioning, check it out, look at this.
I can't even understand what Sonny just said.
Yeah.
He said something really funny and interesting, and if you'd heard it, you would have been. There we go.
Oh,
You guys
I
on
wish
that
I
didn't
could
understand
hear
us
you
on this
say
end?
Maybe we should scoot closer to each
Yeah,
other.
everybody just get in the middle.
All right. In the middle, you think? In the middle, does that make sense?
Yeah, you should come this way for sure.
There we go. There we go.
Wow!
These are more like performance, right?
We should flip these tables and make it a semicircle.
I think we all should wear
Actually, can we
unitards.
all form a circle in this room?
Yeah.
Just everyone stand
That
up.
would be a big semicircle.
Actually, I think the whole audience should come on stage, and we should go out there.
It doesn't go! It doesn't go!
All right.
What's
Oh,
that?
thank you, Krillin.
You're welcome.
He said something about your celery
Anything
stick.
for you, Bulma.
Sorry, this panel's on autopilot now.
No, that's
Right.
fine.
Just went off the
you guys are having a
rails.
good
Cool.
time. I'm having a good time. It's all
Those
good.
lights in the back,
Yeah,
those
you-
multicolored lights. Having kind of a Stanley Kubrick moment with the back of the hall here.
I think we're about to exit the spacecraft.
That's right. I'm feeling strangely enlightened by the lighting. Thank you.
I have to admit, I'm even
Yeah.
having a little trouble myself. So,
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Yeah, has there been a question?
I was gonna start it off with a question, and then if you guys want to ask questions, definitely we have a line that'll form over there on the end. We'll get you up here one at a time. I'm actually gonna make my way down this direction to.
Don't
line
everyone
control.
come up all at once.
I said.
So, my first question for you guys is,
I have a question.
yes.
Can we get some water or mimosas up here?
Mo-
Either one. Sunday here, dude. You can tell THC is legal.
I mean, it's Sunday.
be Sunday somewhere, man. Thank you.
I like that actually. Hey, it's Sunday somewhere.
So my first question to you guys would be is Dragon Ball's been around for a very, very long time.
A very long time.
Very, very long time. Back in my
Thomas
day,
Edison made the first anime, and Dragon Ball came right after that. But Chris and I were in Thomas Edison's first anime, weren't we, Chris?
I'm gonna laugh at everything.
It was just called Rusty Wheelball back then.
Rusty Wheelball. I played the ball.
We're not surprised.
If you could gather together the 7 limbs of the syphilis patient, you could grant a wish.
I won a Tesla acting award for best ball.
All right, guys. Sorry.
Wait, are you talking about that hamburger again?
No.
Oh, okay.
What?
All right, let's open it up to some questions.
Yeah,
I guess.
hey, why not? Let's get somebody up here to ask a question.
Didn't you have a question?
I was gonna ask a question, but I mean we got people lined up for questions, so you know
Sorry,
what?
we-
Not
Alright.
as important. So we'll get other people asking questions for you guys.
Hi.
Hi. So my question is for Beerus, the voice of Beerus.
That would be me.
Well, technically he's talking to your voice, dude.
All right.
Oh, he wants to talk
So-
to the voice of Beerus.
That's right.
Okay,
That's
ready, go.
So what is Beerus's opinion on pineapple pizza? What do you say?
I think I've made myself abundantly clear on the subject of pineapples being served on pizza. It's not acceptable in my corner of the universe.
Thank you very much.
But it's cheese! Well, I do enjoy the cheese. So if you'll scrape off the pineapples for me, I'll suck down the delicious and succulent and moist
pick them
cheese.
off.
All right.
Sake.
You're supposed to eat it, not wipe your face with it, Chomper.
Okay. Okay, if you gather all 7 Dragon Balls, what is your deepest wish?
Is that for all of us?
Yes, for all of you. Why?
Boyfriend?
World peace?
No,
Why?
no, I
Do
have
you-
a fiance.
Why? You want me to ask a different question?
No, that's a great question.
no, we have
I
to
like that
think about
question.
it.
It's a thoughtful question. We're gonna have to, it's probably gonna take about
More
10 minutes.
mimosas. Huh?
More mimosa.
There are no bad questions, only hungover panelists. So we'll do our best.
Oh.
Wait, I had all 7 Dragon Balls. What would I
Yeah, sometimes
I don't know what you would wish for.
No, I'm
This is not a discussion.
You got to tell everybody else.
Yeah, what would you...
We used to wish for more episodes of Dragon
Yeah.
Ball, but that
And then
already
we got it
happened.
came true.
Yeah. So those already came true.
Yeah.
You used to wish for more female Saiyans, but that already came true.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna wish for more screen time.
Yeah.
I wish for more Bardock, and it came true, too, so...
Yep.
What would you wish for?
Let me see. Well, for Fire Emblem Heroes, maybe all the 5-star units so easily. But not Caitlyn Glass as a pity breaker.
I didn't understand most of that. Like, I actually heard all of it. I still didn't understand it.
Wait, did you just say that she's a penny breaker?
Pity breaker.
Penty.
As a 5-star unit.
Oh.
Playing as Matilda.
Oh, I love Matilda.
right.
Yes.
I
Hooray,
thought-
I
Fire
still don't
Emblem.
understand.
I almost got
Yay.
I almost started defending her about
Cool.
the penny breaker comment.
Penny breaker.
It's like a penny loafer?
That's wonderful.
It's a machine at the theme parks where you
Oh,
get it printed
Wait,
with a
penny
little
or
logo.
panty?
Oh yeah, you put in a penny and then a dollar, and then it
That's
smushes
right.
your penny.
Smushes
Right,
your
right,
penny.
right.
I said a petty breaker, like an unfocused unit.
Oh, so wait.
So a broken one.
Yes.
Broken panties?
Are you sure we haven't already had those mimosas?
I said
Right.
broken pity.
I had one Bloody Mary.
It's another round.
Just one.
Another
And
round.
it was mostly celery.
Which you still
Thank
love.
Giving
you.
him some information
Hey,
here.
look at that cool Beerus back there. Stand up, Beerus.
Nah, that's cool. You're
Your
fine.
Your friend is poking you and saying, you don't want to stand up? Okay. Hey, there we go. Yay!
Yeah, that's right.
Very nice.
That's right. You're so fit.
Well done. Thank
Any
you for
other
your question.
cosplayers here?
Hurry, go, go.
Any other Dragon Ball
Right
cosplayers?
there,
Yes,
right
yeah.
Good,
Bulma,
good,
stand
good.
up.
Nice
Bulma.
Bulma.
Bulma. Good. Yeah. Yep,
There's
there's one over
another
there.
Bulma
Oh,
back
yeah,
there.
there's another one back there.
Oh,
hello.
Sit down, Kakarot.
Stand up, you Dragon Ball cosplayers. Look at Master Roshi over there. That's a good Roshi.
Whoa, is there a Zeno over there?
Yeah.
There is a
There's
Zeno over there.
Wait,
There's
no,
Zeno.
there's a Jocko.
It's a Jocko.
Jocko.
Stand up, Jock.
Jocko.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Well, this is fun.
Yeah.
There was an awesome Android 16 and a Gotenks and
Yesterday,
who else
The
was
guy in the floating
Did you see the Monkey
cloud?
King
Did you see the
Goku
dude
that
on
was on
floating
the
cloud?
Nimbus that was
Oh,
going?
the floating cloud monkey guy?
Yeah,
the Monkey
yeah,
King
yeah,
dude?
yeah.
He
There was a
awesome.
good Master Roshi running around.
I think
too.
he wins. For me, he wins. That cloud, he was. Yeah, man, that's
Yeah.
crazy technology.
Hi, how are you?
All right, do you have any questions about penny breakers?
Yeah, I have a question. This was mostly geared toward Chris Sabat.
Thank you. That's the way I prefer
You guys
them.
could chime in as well. What was the reason behind using such an iconic voice such as Piccolo and Vegeta for All Might?
It's because it comes from the same vocal cords, I guess. I didn't. There wasn't a whole lot of thought as to whether I was going to use Piccolo or Vegeta's voice in All Might. All Might, I think, really comes from more of an Armstrong place, to some degree, and then a Zorro place as well. So, thank you. That's a great question.
Yeah!
The Sabat has spoken.
Is it the Sabat?
Sabat.
Sabat?
Hello. Sabat.
Hello.
Hello.
My question is about the early days when you guys were just starting out with a Funimation dub. How chaotic was that? Because it was stuff with Ocean and all of that. Like, how chaotic was it then compared to now?
Chaotic? I don't think it was chaotic, although we did have to prove ourselves over because the voices were already established. And I think after about 2 years, people started recognizing us for what we did. Would you say so?
Yeah, at the time too, it was different because Dragon Ball was really tailored towards kids at the time. So most everyone we met was like 6 or 7 years old, including yourself. But it was really more kind of wheels off. Like kids at the earliest days of Funimation, we're working out of a bank building, out of like these weird contraptions that they'd kind of thrown together. They didn't really know entirely what they were doing. They were kind of figuring it out as they went along. And then they hired me, and I still didn't know what I was doing. So.
The first day I recorded Krillin, the old director, Barry Watson, said, you know, that sounds just like Terry Clausen, but I hate that voice. And I was like, oh my God, he's going to fire me. I said, I can do other voices. He goes, yeah, I know. You did other voices at your audition. Could you do something else? And I said, what do you want? And he goes, well, Krillin's a midget, but he's also the world's strongest human being. So you want like a tough midget? He goes, yeah. I said, what about like Popeye on helium? And he goes, well, what does that sound like? I don't know, something like this. Come on, guys, let's go. Anyway, yeah, use that. That's good. Yeah.
This is not a caricature of this dude's voice. This is exactly what he sounded like.
Yeah. Well, the bank building we were in just got robbed a week before we moved in by guys on horseback. So it was the Wild West of anime.
He thought that was funny.
Good laugh.
You got him. Yeah,
Western
that is a
fan.
laugh.
That laugh was very real.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's
Thank
great.
you, man.
That's
Another
great.
satisfied customer.
Response to the answer, I think. Best response to an answer, I think.
Definitely.
So this is for both Jason's and Ian. What are your thoughts on Beerus, Champa, and Reese's extreme food antics?
I mean, I think it's totally normal. No?
I know how I feel about my cat's eating habits. How do you feel about your cat's eating habits?
Oh, goodness. He's entirely too overfed and doesn't know when to stop eating.
And drink some water.
Right, I can't leave food out on the table.
No.
If it's there, it's going
What
to
are
be
they
eaten.
yapping about?
Does it really matter?
I don't know. Let's go find something to eat.
Yeah. I think there's a ramen place around the corner.
No, you always want ramen. Why don't you try something a little more sophisticated? All right.
Can we just finish my training?
And see.
I guess we answered.
I think we did. I think we
I didn't even realize we answered that.
adequately.
Okay, my question is for Chris.
Thanks.
Would Yamcha and Kuwabara be like best friends, or would they be rivals if they were to cross over? And
Well, Yamcha would be dead, so. Which actually comes in handy because Kuwabara can speak to the dead, so they'd probably be pretty good friends, actually. Yeah, plus Kuwabara likes losers. I don't know.
I like that.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yamcha love.
It's a good end to an answer. You're welcome.
Hello. So
Hello.
my
Hello.
question is sort of for everyone.
Is this mic set up this way on purpose?
Well, no, it was set up higher, but every single person beforehand has been 2 feet shorter.
It's fine, it's fine. So we've seen lots of different forms of Super Saiyan over the years and lots of different colors, from Super Saiyan the original being golden, and then Super Saiyan God being red, and then Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan being blue. So then what form / color do you think will be like next after like the movie, or maybe even in the movie itself?
Taupe. Super Saiyan taupe. Next.
Did you just say tofu?
Taupe. Taupe.
Oh, sorry.
Look it up. You have phones.
Everything gets translated to food.
Word.
Next is Super Saiyan Fabulous, and it's just glitter.
Sort of went that way with Rosé.
Ooh.
Taking
Super
it a
Saiyan
step
Rosé.
further.
Froze, maybe.
Yeah, Super Saiyan transparent, sort of. It's just like you see right through them. Yeah.
It's like Crystal Super Saiyan.
Yeah, they go through all the Pokemon game colors. So.
And it would be really cool if it was dreadlocks.
Must be really
It
strong.
would be awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Super Saiyan tie-dye.
My question is for Chris.
Thank you.
In Metroid Prime 3, you voiced Rundus.
I did. Thank you very much.
Rundus is a total bro to Samus. And my question is, and I've been meaning to ask you this the whole convention with the lines, with the autographs and everything is, would you ever be willing to reprise your role as Rundus for Metroid Prime 4 or Super Smash Bros. If the opportunity ever arose?
Oh, I don't know, man. If Nintendo ever called and said they wanted me to do a voice for them again, I would say no, thanks. Like, yeah, I just
You don't need that trouble in your life. You
No,
don't
why
need
would I
that
do that?
headache.
Like,
I went,
it's like I've got better game companies to work for, you know. I've got so much time on my hands. Of course I would. Yes.
Okay, well, thank you for the reassurance.
Thank you.
I want to see your Rundus.
Just make sure they pay you this time if they call you.
Hi.
That was
Hello.
Stop doing favors.
In the spirit of Whis, I was going to ask, what are all of yours favorite foods?
Oh.
Noodles and dumplings of all sorts.
I like Mexican food and Thai food.
I like xiaolong bao.
And that, yeah.
I could use a taco right now.
Shabu shabu by far.
Ooh, I like that too.
Shabu shabu is
I
what
mean,
you said?
yeah, no, shabu shabu is delicious.
Sushi today.
Are you hungry right now?
I'm
You know, I
hungry
really
for
like
sushi.
Thai too. Spicy.
What do you like?
Sweets
Spicy,
of
spicy,
any
spicy stuff.
variety. Any variety. Like that parfait, when Bulma holds up that parfait, I wanted that parfait. Like now I want that parfait.
cannot
Like Ian should go make me that parfait.
She said something about a parfait.
Oh.
Go make me a parfait is what I said.
Okay.
That's all it takes?
Thanks,
Strawberries.
Sharon.
Strawberries.
Jason, do my taxes.
He's gonna make it out of celery.
He'll do it.
No celery.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank
you.
Let him go.
I'm waiting for my taco.
Go make a parfait.
It's better this way.
He's gonna get a parfait.
Oh my God.
He's going on walkabout. Don't bother him.
I'll go get him.
Go ahead with your question, unless it was for Jason or Monica.
It's for Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I asked
I wanna say
you.
thank
I asked you when I was.
Jason, get in here. Antics.
I think his handler just.
Go ahead and
chased
get your
after
question
him.
out of the way because they hate it when I get questions anyway. So, Monica especially.
So I asked you how to become a Super Saiyan, and you gave me Vegeta's perspective. I want to know how to become a Super Saiyan with your perspective.
From my perspective, first you wake up and you find yourself animated. And you realize you're animated in Japan, and then you have to have a lot of rage. But then if you're adapted by an English writer in 1998, you say you have to be completely at peace with yourself, which is not entirely true. Then you find out later that it's actually supposed to be just pure rage, and that's it. It's just rage. That's it. Super Saiyan. Just get super angry. In fact, are you here with somebody you like? Are you here with a friend or anything?
No, actually, I'm just here with my
Cool.
my friend.
Bro,
You just like, what, dude?
I'm right here.
You just like threw him away
He's
just
filming
like
you.
that, dude?
No, I didn't mean to. I'm like, it's Chris.
He's gonna stop
Come on,
filming
dude.
your question.
It's
Why, man?
Vegeta. He's my favorite Saiyan.
I was going to use the example of like, we'll just stab him right now. We can see how fast you become a Super Saiyan, but apparently you don't like him enough.
I think your friend is going to
so
become
Vegeta
Super
is
Saiyan.
the-
Super Saiyan, yeah.
Super
Vegeta's the
Saiyan
best
right there.
Saiyan?
I'm staying away
Yes,
from
sir.
you.
Over Goku?
Yes.
I mean, Goku was my original, but as soon as Vegeta was introduced, I was like, he's the reason why I yell every time I watch
I
Dragon
think
Ball
you're
Z.
right. Let's take a vote. Raise your hand if Vegeta's the best Saiyan.
Yep.
Raise your hand if Goku's the best Saiyan. How many people vote Broly?
Nope. I love Chris.
Thank you, man.
Vegeta wins.
Sorry about your friendship.
Hashtag
It's
Vegeta
a
wins.
shame it crumbled right before you.
All right, so my question's for like everyone here.
Yes.
So about your
Thank you.
characters.
Thank you.
Don't worry. All right, so for like, how do you guys feel about your characters and how they've evolved throughout the series? And for Chris, you can like keep it to Vegeta and Piccolo since I know you'd go on for like.
Sure. I'll start with. I'll just go through all of them one by one.
Cool.
I believe that the turtle, Master Roshi's pet, he started off real mumbly. And then throughout, like when he was training and they were using him sort of as a training target, I think he grew a lot there. And then by the time he got to Super, and they kind of used the turtle to help him like learn the containment wave, that was really a pivotal moment for Master Roshi's turtle. Let's move on to Jace. Jace from the Ginyu Force. What? All right, no, let's skip me.
You can't do Jace anymore. You gave that up, dude.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah, you're right. I gave
Remember?
that to Jason.
What was the question?
No, so like, how do you feel about your character and like how he's evolved throughout the series?
Right. I think he woke up with full of piss and vinegar. He was ready to take on the world and try to figure out where his next challenge was coming from. And I think he's chilled out quite a bit. I'm kind of ready for him to get back into that fighting form, though. I really want to see what his next, sinister turn is going to be, if that's possible. But yeah, I think the point is with Beerus is that he's been, he was asleep for so long. He wakes up. He's a bit groggy. He's ready for a challenge. Right, and so he hopes that it's going to come from Goku, but that turns out to be a slight disappointment. And then his brother shows up, and then he realizes why he took a nap in the first place because this guy. So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. Did I answer the question? I don't think I did.
Kind of.
Yeah.
You know what the question was, right?
It was something about.
Well, just like how he's like evolved from when he first woke up to now and Super.
Right. I mean, I think it's clear that I think it's clear that Beerus is more of comic relief at this point, and my feeling is that I want to see him get back to a little more fashion.
Destroying things.
Destruction. Yeah. Thanks.
I would say that my character has not really evolved in any way.
I would agree.
I don't think that Ciampa really has an arc. He's like a flat line.
He's fairly static, isn't he?
I'd say so.
But that's part of his charm.
definitely static.
He started
That's why
hangry.
he's so huge.
He's still hangry.
No one cares about my joke.
I want to believe you're going to see the real character development in all of the Destroyers and Angels when Vegeta is finally told that these guys had anything to do with his planet being destroyed. So that will be interesting. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yes, I haven't been around in the show long enough to experience any sort of evolution, but I think that we angels are quite a bit more powerful than the gods that we serve. They're children, really.
Yeah, no, it's that note. For us, we are these eternal things that this is like 20 minutes of our life. And so for us, for Whis at least, I mean, he's dealt with this kind of thing before. It's all children having a slap fight, but this time it's kind of interesting, and that's about it. Like, it's all just kind of like, oh, okay, that's cute.
And Vados is very entertained by all the muscles.
We find it amusing, basically. This whole Saiyan thing is amusing.
Have we answered your question, sir?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome.
And then, you guys?
Krillin has been, he's gone through a lot of changes because he started out as a little kid. But in a way, he hasn't changed at all. The first time he met Master Roshi, he said he wanted to be a martial artist so he could get a girlfriend. And that's pretty much been his motivation for his whole life. Bardock's gone through some transformation, though. He was like a mean guy. And now he's become a good guy, sort of. Still angry. Just angry all the time.
Kind of the theme.
Yeah.
With Bulma, I think she's had a huge transformation. You know, in the beginning, she was all jiggly and cute and, hi, I want a boyfriend. And now she's this incredibly intelligent inventor, and she's a strong woman, and all of the men are afraid of her. It's really empowering, ladies. Really empowering. So yeah, I think she's come a very long way. I also like how in Super, especially in the new movies, they've focused on Vegeta and Bulma's relationship. Because you know, in Z, you got, oh hey, so they're together now, and here's Trunks. Surprise! So it's kind of nice for them to go back and show like the little stolen kisses and little moments. I'm sure all the ladies out there get it because it's like, oh, okay, I get why she picked him now. I understand. Whereas in the beginning it was like, why?
Because he's the principal.
Really? So yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a good answer.
I'm sorry, Jason, what were you saying?
I was just talking about where we could
Okay, cool.
after
I gotta let you go. I gotta let you go.
Hi guys, my name is Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
What's up? I just want to say thank you for coming here. It's a dream come true meeting all you guys. Also, big shout out to Ian, who's actually doing the Whis' signature on his own signature, which is freaking awesome. That's commitment. That's fan service. Everyone go visit him.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
I love you.
How much did Ian pay you to say that?
How much? Yeah.
He said a picture with you later, but let's go. Anyway, my question is I know you guys are still dubbing the Tournament of Power arc right now, but as a fan, what was your favorite scene of that whole arc, basically, or like that?
We're really actually only at the beginning of the Tournament of Power. We're a year behind the Japanese, so we're just starting to dub that right now. So my favorite part is the very beginning, and that's where we are now.
Okay. I figured like you guys would see it beforehand. And
We've barely even dubbed a single wolf, if that means anything to you.
Wow.
So.
I did love the scenes with Goku and Krillin off to find Master Roshi's weed pile. That was cool.
Definitely weed pile.
It was awesome.
I like the training chamber where I actually get to go one-on-one with Goku. That was just kind of dream come true kind of stuff. So yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I just like that I'm in the show.
Right?
Right. I love it. All right, well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
I don't do anything with my power. I just show up.
Great shoes, by the way.
Hey guys.
Hi.
So I think mine's mostly for Chris.
Good.
Thank you.
Yay.
Sorry guys.
No, it's
so
perfect.
when you guys are recording the dub, does Toei give you guidelines as far as how much you can change the script?
They give us no guidelines. They give us notes on the script if there's anything that they have an issue with before it comes to us, but we have a lot of liberty with how much we want to change the script if we want to. Now, granted, we don't just use the raw translation. It's sent to a writer or a team of writers who write it, but when we're in the booth, we can change anything we want to make it more interesting and make it more fun a lot of the time. So.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sure.
That was a very
Did you have a
straightforward-
line that you thought what made you think of that? Was there a specific line you either liked or wish we hadn't changed? Or?
No, nothing like that. Well, I know when you did it initially, like in the 90s, it was changed quite a bit from the Japanese
Oh, yeah.
one, but when you did Kai, it was a little more closer. I didn't know
Back
there
in
was some
the
story
earliest
behind
days
that.
of Dragon Ball, we not only didn't ever see the translation, we never even heard the Japanese version of it. If we could listen to it, which we did have the ability to, although it would take like 45 minutes to listen to a single line, it was the Spanish dub because we couldn't get the Japanese materials in time, so we had the materials from Mexico.
I remember writing scripts from, and you'd have to watch the Mexican videos. Video is a chunk of plastic that, never mind.
That's cool, though. That's cool.
Yeah, so back in those days, the earliest days, they were really trying to adapt Dragon Ball to be popular with 6- and 7-year-olds, which apparently worked to some degree. You all are sitting here today, which brought you wonderful lines like "Cats love food, yeah, yeah, yeah," and "Mondo cool."
Mondo cool.
Yeah.
I remember we got that in the script, and Chris goes, "Do we change this? What do you think?" I might be able to sell it. All right,
And he
let's
sold
do
it.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
My question is, what's your favorite line for your character?
My favorite line is in Battle of Gods. So, it's Bulma's birthday, right? And Vegeta's trying to be protective of everyone when he meets Beerus and Whis, and so he introduces them as his friends. And after talking to Beerus and Whis, she turns around, she goes back to her birthday party, and she says, "Hey, you guys! Vegeta has friends!"
That's a good one.
And it was really extra special because Chris was directing me and I got to say it right to him.
Right to my eyes.
My favorite actually is a series of lines I got to say because I got to be Bulma and I got to be Android 18 and Marin and Krillin all in the same scene because he's talking about the space picnic and he's telling a story about how he told his family about it, and so he does his impression of their voices. And I remember online when a lot of people were posting on YouTube, people were saying, "Man, the talent has gone down this season. What's going on? That sounds nothing like 18. It just sounds like somebody talking like a robot." And I was talking like this. "A space picnic sounds wonderful. Let's have fun."
I love it when Vegeta is like super misogynist, and I love my favorite line. It's like he's the only living character who can get away with it still for some reason. I don't know why, but my favorite line was back in Dragon Ball. He was like, "Servant woman, bring me a drying cloth at once." I didn't get to stare at Monica in the eyes back then, so I did now.
Thanks for that.
Here's a theory, though. Do you know the clothes that Yamcha was the clothes that Vegeta was wearing, like the yellow pants and the pink shirt? My theory is that belonged to Yamcha, by the way. Who was the last person to stay at Bulma's house? Yeah, Yamcha. Yep.
What? You are a bad man.
Yeah.
It feels like most of Beerus's best lines are when he's feeling orgasmic about the current food offerings in front of him. But on a different note, I think there was one great line where Beerus is quite offended that Goku has made notice of a destroyer's ass. That was, I don't know why that. It's the only thing I could think of to say that was funny.
Yeah, I don't really know. I feel like I have one, but I don't think it's aired yet. So I can't say it, right? No.
You can say it. You can say
You
it.
can remember it.
If you want to, you can.
No, I'm not going to say it.
It was, why did you have to die, Goku? Oh, sorry, spoiler.
I cannot actually recall a particular line, but I just love pretty much anything that Vado says, because as soon as I say it, as soon as I record it, I turn around and look at Raleigh, who's the director, to see if I got him. And most of the time he's like, I don't know, grinning from ear to ear. He just gets the biggest kick out of Vados, because she gets the biggest kick out of people with muscles, which is everyone in the show. So no matter what I am talking about, beneath it all, she's like, muscles, 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 ooh, muscles. So I try and see if Raleigh picks up on my particular little notes that I leave in. So anything she says, I love to say.
Like that. Mine is when Vegeta's been training with Whis for a little while and Goku shows up and I say, hey, well, maybe today we'll do some training. And he goes, oh, you guys haven't done any training yet? That must mean you're not strong enough to fight him, Vegeta. And he's like, shut up. And he goes, huh. And I go, well, Goku, to be fair, you're not strong enough either. And he goes, I'm not? And I go, oh, no. Felt great.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
awesome.
My question is, what's like the craziest fan experience you've had? Like, what's the craziest thing a fan has said to you, or like had you sign, or something?
I can't think of any at a convention, but I did have, I was getting my cable hooked up at my house. And there was a guy who was like an apprentice who was following the other guy around and kind of learning and everything. And he went into my stepson's room and he's like, wow, your kid likes anime. And I was like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. And then of course they go into my office where I have all of my Bulma stuff out and there's fan art everywhere and you could see that he was putting it all together. And so I gave him, like I signed some stuff for him and his girlfriend and everything, but when he's walking out of the house he goes, bye Bulma! See you later! And of course it was the one day where everybody on my street was outside, and so they're all like, so now everybody on my street knows my secret.
She's out. I was in a convention in Florida, and I was walking around the swimming pool after hours, and some beautiful woman in the water said, oh, you're the voice of Maze Hughes. And I said, yes, and she flashed me. And I said, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Sonny!
She did again.
Sonny, you're not supposed to tell people about that.
I tell everyone everywhere I go.
Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot.
This is a caution tale.
That was supposed to be Caitlin's secret, you know.
Well, it was magnificent, Caitlin. And that's how she got into voice acting.
Picture it didn't happen.
Mine's a much longer story, so I'm going to keep it super short, but I got a random call from a friend of mine in high school that said, hey, I'm going to be in town. We should go get drinks or go to dinner or something like that. And I was like, oh, cool. That sounds awesome. And I have a terrible memory for names, so when she told me her name, I literally couldn't remember who she was, so I was feeling really crappy about it. So I just showed up anyway, but it was about an hour before I was going to be there, and a friend of mine messaged me and she goes, hey, are you going on a date tonight? I go, no, I'm not. Oh, shoot, wait, what's going on? She goes, oh, she worked at Nordstrom. She goes, there's a girl here saying that she's going on a date with Vegeta tonight. And so I was like, all right, this has now changed dramatically. And I felt a lot better about my memory. So I show up, because I want to see this through. I got to see what this is all about. So I show up, and sure enough, I don't know her at all. I've never seen this person at all. So I go, so yeah, hey, who was, I forgot, what was the name of the principal? Oh, I don't remember. I'm like, remember those streets? My favorite road in League City, what was that? It was like Dickinson Highway, where let's just say, I was like, you don't know me at all, do you? We didn't go to school together. And she goes, no, I work at the DMV. And I looked up your name. Super creepy, but the benefits of working for the DMV, I guess, so.
And by the way, if you would like to win a date with Vegeta after this panel, we'll have the auction up here. Starting bid is $1,000 though, so. It's over 9,000.
Sold! All proceeds will be going to the Sunny Straight Goes Home Early Foundation.
tonight. It would be great.
I recall at some convention I was at, I proceeded to have a conversation with a fan. We sort of began riffing on, I guess, the show, and there was he was trying to be Weiss, and he wanted me to be the voice of Beerus and but he wanted to just chat about going to school and what he was doing. But he really wanted to just have this entire conversation in our character voices. And so I just did my level best to accommodate as Beerus. And I wasn't sure if I was supposed to respond as myself in the voice of Beerus or respond as Beerus. It was very stressful for me. So, and I'm stressing about it right now. So anyway, it'll be okay. Thank you.
I think it was in Lansing, Michigan, that a couple approached me at my table, and they were both dressed as characters. I can't remember in what anime, or from what anime, but the husband was dressed as the female lead, and then the wife was dressed as my character, and they both wanted me to sign their boobs. And that's the way he put it. He called it his boob, too. He didn't say, like, his chest. Because he was dressed as a woman, so I guess he felt that... Anyway, I signed them both. I signed both their boobs. But then I was pulled aside by the convention staff, and I was told that I really wasn't supposed to sign anybody's boobs.
If you ever become a voice actor and you have to sign a man's boob, know it will ruin your Sharpie. Every time.
It did do that. Yeah, he's right. Sonny's right.
It's too much sweat, hair, I don't know.
You have to use oil-based.
You have to use an oil-based, like a...
Right, and they didn't bring me any paint pens or tattoo guns.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey guys, how's it going?
It is going really well. How are you?
I am fantastic. My question is for all the voice actors who have both lines in One Piece and DBZ. My question is, which of the characters do you prefer, DBZ or One Piece? Sorry.
Well, I like both characters the same, but I hate when people tell me that I use the same voice for Krillin as Usopp. Because Krillin talks like this, Usopp talks like that with a hitch in his voice, and it hurts. So if you don't recognize the pain, I get really sad.
No, I can tell the difference.
Thank you. I love you.
Love you too.
In both shows, I'm attached to Christopher Sabat. In some
And
way.
in life.
And in life. No, but yeah, it's fun. I like Tashigi, but I love Bulma. I love Bulma. What about you?
I like Vegeta over Zoro.
What?
Because Vegeta's the prince of all Saiyans and Zoro just falls asleep on the boat all the time.
Great job, though.
If I had to be one of them, I'd rather be Zoro, though. Yeah. Because he gets to just sleep and drink all day.
And he keeps getting lost too. So.
That's true.
I dig Aokiji. He's sort of very laid back. He kind of enjoys taking it easy. He's kind of an old soldier, and just seen the world, seen things. I don't know. Beerus is a little more of I don't know. He's more of an enigma. I like them both. I like the fact that Beerus is still a character that employs me from time to time. I don't know if we'll ever see Aokiji again. So.
I don't know. That's a tough call. I do think that Rob Lucci is more laid back than Chomp. I mean, clearly, right?
Yeah, big time.
but they're both hungry in different ways. I don't know. I guess probably Rob. He dresses better, has a pet bird, turns into a weird cheetah. Yeah, I'd say Rob.
I think that I enjoyed playing Vivi more, but really she had more to do and say than Vados does. But they both rock a mean ponytail. So.
That is very
That's
true.
I'd say Whis just because I watched Dragon Ball when I was young, so emotionally it means that for me. Also, when I'm Brooke, I do about an 8-ounce shot of extra strong espresso, and I freak out for 4 hours at a time. Whis is the most laid-back sessions ever, so we're gonna go Whis.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm really tall, so.
Uh-oh, man.
Dang.
My question is for Christopher.
Yes.
Your ring is awesome.
Thank you.
Your voice is amazing. What are your favorite? Do you prefer arguing with Bulma or Goku in Dragon Ball Z and Super?
I prefer arguing with Bulma, honestly, because arguing with Goku is just stupid. Like, he doesn't really argue with. He doesn't argue with Goku. He just says Goku's an idiot. He actually argues with Bulma because she's smart.
Yeah, there's intelligent arguing, and then there's arguing at a wall.
Yeah.
Love you, Goku.
We love you, Big Wall.
Thank you so much. Good man.
Thank you. Did you just call him Big Wall?
Hey, Batman.
What's up, Batman?
What's up, Batman?
Hi.
Hello. That's the voice I almost did for Batman Vegeta. It's
Oh, that would have
spot
been
on.
wonderful. So I have a question for all of you. Growing up, if there is a character that sort of influenced you on taking the career choice to become voice actors, what is that character? And if possible, would you be able to do an example of that?
I didn't actually know I wanted to be a voice actor when I was younger.
You want to be a construction worker.
Yeah, yeah. But
I will
got
also
the
take
beard.
just like any character that you just really enjoyed growing up. That'll work too.
I can't do impersonations of any of the characters that I watched growing up. They're all Smurfs.
You can do your own
Papa
version.
Smurf. There's only one of me, and all you cousin me. And Smurfette had it the worst. That's my impersonation of what Papa Smurf sounded like.
That's Daddy Smurf, really, but.
I just grew up watching a ton of Looney Tunes, so and since Mel Blanc did like 9 out of the 10 voices, they just like sped it up or slowed it down a bit. I don't know. He's inimitable, though. I think.
True.
So oddly enough, I was raised by my. That's not odd that I was raised by my father, but my father is a strict Chilean. I was allowed 1 hour of television a week, and he took me to see all kinds of inappropriate movies in the theater. So, for me, it wasn't necessarily cartoons that influenced me. For me, I guess my biggest influence that sent me in the direction that led me to voice acting was probably Rutger Hauer's Roy Batty from Blade Runner.
Very nice.
And I'm not going to imitate that.
But would you please impersonate your father, actually? Because
Yes.
his father has the best voice. What was the quote?
Okay, I told you. One Fat Albert, and then you have to turn off the TV.
See, that was a good answer, Jason. That's what you
Jason
want.
was telling a story about like the girl he's dating. Anytime everyone loves her so much that no matter whenever you vent to him, he always thinks it's your fault, right? What he say?
Jason, don't f up with her. You're very lucky that she came after you, okay? You have to, no, I don't get,
Like, I'll call him because I'm upset, right? We've had an argument or something, and he immediately is like, what did you do? Huh?
Look, Elizabeth, you don't f that up.
I'm like, I am your child, man. Come on, like, what?
Not anymore. I think Elizabeth is.
My mother's starting to do it too. Lady E. Yeah, like.
Oh, man.
But what did she say? Like, that's not why I'm calling you. I'm upset.
Someone get Jason another Bloody Mary, please.
Bloody Mary stats!
I think similar to a lot of what folks have said up here, I did not intend to become a voice actor, but rather set out just to be an actor. That being said, cartoons and animation were supremely important to me growing up, and still even now I prefer to watch animated stuff over live action stuff. And I think a movie that had the most influence on me, I guess, as a young girl is The Little Mermaid. Yeah, maybe a lot of people in here could say the same, but I remember seeing it like when it first came out in 1989, and my mom took me to see it, and we missed the beginning scene. And so when it was over, I'm like, we have to stay. I have to know what I missed. And my mom fell asleep, and I got to see the movie twice in a row. It was awesome. Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah. And I randomly met Jodie Benson, the voice of Ariel, in an airport in Milwaukee a couple years ago. I was there for a con, and she was there for a concert. And I just like saw the guy who was waiting for her with a sign, and I'm like, I wonder if that's like the Jodie Benson. And I turn around, and sure enough, she comes down the escalator, and I'm like, what? So I had to go and introduce myself and try not to cry. I did cry when I walked away. But then I went and saw her concert, and she was fabulous, and she's a lovely human, and I love Ariel. Okay.
That's perfect.
Thank you.
I'm continuing to find different things that, like, as I'm watching them now, that I'm like, oh, that's where I got that. And I'm finding I got a lot of stuff from Simpsons, Animaniacs, a weird amount from Freakazoid. Like, totally. Thank you. And him. He is now the influence, the reason why I want to keep doing this. Thank you. I like that. Batman animated series, X-Men animated series. I watched that stuff religiously when I was a kid, and all the Looney Tunes, Tiny Toons, stuff like that. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. That's wonderful. Well, thank you.
I love him.
Okay, hi, Jason, how are you? Okay, all of you, Dragon Ball Z, favorite episode, go. We're running out of time, I'm sorry.
Majin
Vegeta fight!
Yeah, that's pretty great.
The scene where Krillin had the device that could shut down the androids, whatever episode that was, and he can't do it because he's already in love with Android 18. That was my favorite.
I suck at decisions.
It's okay, so do I.
Future Trunks is hot.
Majin Vegeta. Yep.
Good question. Good question.
You're welcome. For me, the episode, whichever it was, where Frieza gets his sorry ass handed to him by Goku. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Frieza gets a sorry ass name check.
Hey, I think
No, I did not.
this is a panel.
Hey, thanks, guys. That was awesome. We had so much fun.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you to the cast of Dragon Ball. Thank you, Monica and Sunny and Chris and Jason and Chris. Thank you for everybody for being here. Yes. They still have some.